Episode 3454, Made for More.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're ready to buckle up because you are in for the ride of your life. Oh yes, we're talking about your health. Healthy living. You are made for more. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, inspiring connection and community. Well, speaking of connection, I don't know about you, but man, I cannot believe we are where we are in July. The hurricane, the hot heat. I mean, everywhere you look, like weather is playing a major part. And then I think, what season are we in? And we're only to the second half, the beginning, the first month of the second half of 2024. So with all of that being said, I want you to take a deep breath because I want you to look at things differently today. I want you to look at stuff where you analyze yourself from a perspective of, if I could be 1% better. Because as the days grow longer and warmer, it's the perfect time to reassess our routines for optimal health and wellness. If you find yourself feeling stuck or in need of a fresh start, remember you're made for more. And quite frankly, I think we forget about it that way. I mean, do you think of yourself in that manner? Do you think that, yeah, I'm made for more? And not as in the stuck up little, beep, 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 beep that I just don't like to say, but you can fill in the blank. Do you really consider yourself that you're made for more? Or are you one who says, nope, I'm just going through my day? Now, I get it. We've got Hurricane Beryl and coming in hard and strong and water and flooding and devastation and unfortunately lives lost. And that means that we're going to have to, come back up and say, we can get out there and you're made for more, right? We can get through this. You just hunker down and you figure it out. And then it's like, okay, what's the next step? But I do believe sometimes we just don't even think that we're made for more. We just keep going through our own motions. We take the day as it comes, the weather as it comes, the heat as it comes, wherever we are. We put the fires out and we just wait to lay our head down on the pillow and wake up another day and we go after it again. But if you really think that you're made for more, I think you look at your life differently. Seriously. Now remember, you're not this jerk out there who thinks that you're like all high and mighty and all of that. You're superior to everyone. We're not talking about that person, okay? If you only had a throne, wouldn't it be wonderful? Oh, what color would your crown be? Like seriously, like what jewels would you have in your crown? Ooh, I don't know. I think I'd have to have a lot of different ones and not just diamonds. I'm just saying. But anyway, I digress. But seriously, when you're looking at yourself, I do think it's important that when you look in the mirror, you see the reflection of, you know what? I am made for more. And I can be better. I can do better. I can be that 1% out there that a lot of people are not. So why not consider a routine reboot? That is your KISS to Keep It Simple strategy. It's a routine reboot. I mean, because you're going through the same thing. You got a different season, but then you're like, I'm just here stuck. I'm kind of lacking motivation, Christiane. I'm feeling stagnant. I'm in this ditch. I'm noticing that this whatever I'm doing right now just isn't working. I've plateaued way too long. In fact, I don't even know what my goals are. I don't even know what I want to do today. I'm awake. My eyes are open. I have breath. Praise the Lord. But now what do I do? Changing your routine to align with your season and as you're growing personally is essential for your overall well-being. And sometimes we just look at our life as saying, okay, what am I going to eat today? And we compartmentalize food. Do you understand that your well-being is more than just food? It's your thoughts. It's food, yes. It's your movement or lack thereof for some of us. It's intentional exercise, so actually working those muscles. It is, yes, how you count your protein, like your macros and your micros, all of this, your nutrients. What are you doing? How are you changing things up? What about your sleep? What about your hydration? Oh, wait, what about your mental well-being? All of this wraps us around the whole conversation of healthy living. But unfortunately, what we do, because we just are in survival mode, we don't want to thrive, we just want to survive, we compartmentalize. So, okay, what am I having for dinner? What if you were to look at, what do I want to take in for the whole day or the whole week? And I'm not saying all at one time, right? Obviously, you've got to figure this out. If you've got a mom, I remember the days when I was a mom of 5. I still am, by the way. But you know what I mean? When they were littles, I am a mom of 5 littles. There's a big difference in mom of 5 adult children. It's a totally different spectrum, right? Even if they're all living under the roof of your house, and we've been there, believe it or not, we've been there. They weren't all adults, but they were all big enough to take care of themselves. And it gets crazy. So you've got to look at the season you're in and say, okay, this season is bringing me some unique opportunities. How can I nourish my body? How can I look at my mind differently? What can I do? Maybe you need to focus on more outdoor activities. Why? Because it is nice outside. Yes, it's hot. So what do you think you should do? Maybe go out earlier rather than later. Make sure you hydrate. If there's heat, you got to hydrate. Maybe you think about more light and refreshing meals, stuff that is coming directly fresh from the farm. When you can begin to look and adapt to your routine within the season that you're in, it allows you to connect to what you're doing. So for really outside time, right? In the wintertime, if it's snowing, you're probably not going to want to be outside. It's going to be even colder. Unless if you're an Eskimo, which is great things. If you've got blood to do it, do it. But for me, I'd rather be outside when it's warmer out. That's me. And so why not connect in that manner to nature, right? It's not just about what's in your refrigerator, right? Think about your farmers markets. What's available right now? Eat in season. And when you sustain a routine reboot, it's going to allow you to build consistency for what? A season. And then it gives you permission to reboot again and again and again, which means you're not going to get bored. How many times have you gotten bored with your fitness regimen? How many times have you said, I'm so tired of chicken and broccoli? Okay, if you're just doing that, call me. Okay, maybe not call me, email me, right? Seriously. You shouldn't have to eat just chicken and broccoli. Now, I know there's exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, okay, set those realistic goals. Check in with yourself regularly, right? Be open to making adjustments. You've got to be flexible when it comes to your body. And guess what? You're aging. So as you age, you're going to have to even make more adjustments. You can create a routine that works best for you, but you have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to own this. I need a routine reboot. And remember, it's okay. Start small. You don't have to sit here and paint this huge picture. Build momentum gradually. Remember, change begins with the willingness to try something new. What are you willing to try that's new? Right? Maybe it's reflecting on your current habits or identifying a specific area of improvement. Maybe it's strength for you. Maybe you just want to beef up your biceps. Now, I'm going to tell you this, okay? As a personal trainer, don't sit there and try to only work on one muscle and think you can only get that one muscle. You got to work all the area because, it takes, if you're going to lift weights, right, you've got to hold the weight in your hand in order to pump the iron with your biceps. So you're using other muscles to get there, right? You have to have the grip and everything. So don't make the assumption that you can only isolate one muscle. Yes, you can isolate groups of muscles, and there's ways to do that. However, you can't just spot treat. You know how we like to spot treat our clothes when we have a stain on it? You can't spot treat your muscles and say, I only want this to grow because I don't want any of the other stuff to go. But seriously, consider what aspects of your routine that doesn't really serve you any longer. Where would you like to see positive changes? What is that? When you take a moment and say, okay, maybe I'm eating really well, or my body responds when I am consistent, then great. Start eating consistently and then start adding in some workout routines. Start adding in, sprinkles of walking more often, walk to the store if you're in an area that you can do that. just walk your neighborhood. It's amazing what you can do. But again, it's taking that snapshot in your head every single morning and saying, what do I need for me? Because I know I'm made for more. And if we consider that and really begin to allow that to simmer within our mind, let me tell you, nothing's impossible. You can make a change in what you need to do for your body. Healthy living won't be oh my gosh, I just cannot believe I have to do this again and again and again. It's going to be like, wow, I'm getting results. I feel better. I look better. Right now, we are going under renovations at our house. I look at a routine reboot as a renovation for your healthy living. Really, seriously. And so as we're redoing lots of different rooms, but specifically the main room that was really affected was our master bathroom and closet and into the master bedroom. And then we had, I don't know how many other rooms that were messed up because of our water issue, but it's all becoming better. We get to do it, but guess what? I get to make some tweaks. I don't like this here. I didn't like it the way, so how can I make it function better? When you do a routine reboot, you get to make the tweaks. You get to say, I didn't really like this here, or I felt uncomfortable here, or wait, my knee's bothering, my hip is, or I'm just feeling more tired. Maybe I need to have a little bit more protein at 2:00 in the afternoon and not chocolate, right? What is it for you? What does it mean? So let's look at 3 ways you can do things to reboot your routine. Number 1, start your day with intention. That's a big thing. That is a mindset shift right there. You've got to be intentional from the moment your morning begins, right? Set those positive intentions and say, okay, this is what the day looks like. And you could even do it at night, because you know what? If I'm planned already at night for tomorrow, guess what? I don't have to think about much in the morning. I get to get up and I get to be present in the morning. So that's how I start my day with intention, by prepping the night before, right? Maybe it's, okay, I'm going to do something different. Maybe you want to start journaling. You've never journaled before. Maybe you want to start recording yourself and having literally vocal affirmations where you tell yourself, man, oh, yes, I'm made for more. I know I can do this. Nothing is impossible. It's like you give yourself a cheerleader, pep talk every single day. I think it's important. Setting those intentions helps guide your actions with purpose and clarity. And when you know where you're headed, you don't sit there and feel like you're kind of just scrambling. No one likes to scramble. Right? We want to know where we're headed. We want that GPS system. We want to know that we're supposed to take a right or a left, not, well, maybe. Yeah, we don't want any maybes. Okay? And when you prepare like that, guess what? Your day starts out with a smile. And that's ultimately what you're doing. So start your day with a smile, because you're starting it with intention. Number 2, incorporate movement breaks. Break up long periods of sitting. We sit and we sit and we sit and we sit. Break them up. Short bursts of physical activity. Get up. Do 10 jumping jacks. Do push-ups. Do wall push-ups if you don't like real old-fashioned push-ups. I'm not an old-fashioned push-up girl. I can't do them well. I've had a shoulder injury, not wise. So I do them on the wall. I can handle that, and that is fine for me. And plus, I don't get my knees dirty. I'm just saying. I mean, come on. If you're looking cute, you can still do wall push-ups, but you don't have to be on the ground to do it. So think about different ways that you can really motivate yourself with movement by taking breaks. And therefore, you don't have to set aside 25, 45 minutes to have a workout. You can do mini workout sessions, right? And this will really break up your monotony of your day, your mundane activities, the compartmentalization of your day, and allow you to boost your energy and productivity to the point, yes, that you actually want to do it again. Whoop, whoop. Raise a roof. Yes, we want that, right? And now it's not, again, something that you have to do. It's something you get to do. A big difference. Even saying the word have to and get to is like, I get to do it. It has that little punch, right? It sounds great. But have to is just like, we don't want to in our day. We want to punch, I get, all right? We got it. You got it, you get it. All right, fabulous. Number 3, prioritize self-care rituals. if we're looking at taking care of ourselves, if we're looking and saying and understanding in the mirror, saying, yes, I'm made for more, then why not take care of yourself? That kind of sounds like a pretty straightforward question to answer. Yeah, we really should. You should take care of yourself. Now, that doesn't mean that you get to sit around for 12 hours of your 14-hour day and do nothing. I didn't say that at all. A lot of people think, oh, self-care is just, I'm going to sit on the couch and I'm just going to, watch my reels and I'm going to binge my Netflix and all that. No, I get you have moments of that. You're not having life like that. There is a difference. So prioritize you in a manner that serves you in the season that you're in well. And so it may be just taking a relaxing bath. You know what? I just picked out my new bathtub. I am so excited. I cannot wait to be practicing that self-care ritual in my beautiful bathtub. I am so excited. I will not take pictures. I will not share that on social media or anywhere. But let me tell you, I am going to enjoy that prioritization in my life, okay? What is it for you? Maybe it's reading a book at night. Maybe you need to get to reading more. I've been reading about 5 books now. Seriously. I'm reading a chapter in each of them, so it's a lot of time that goes into a day per book because it's 5 books is 5 chapters, so that's a lot of words. But it pushes me, and it's good because I'm trying to stretch myself. I'm trying to grow myself. I'm here also to help serve you well too. So there's a lot of things. Some things I read because I want to read them. Just me, my interest, I'm being selfish. But that's not a selfish thing. I'm just saying I want to read this book. There are other things that I read because I'm just flat out interested. Like I just want to know. Then there's some for pure enjoyment, and there's others because I want to be taught. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to see somebody else's perspective. I want to see that, yeah, my way is not the only way, even though it really is. I'm joking. It's not really the only way, but you get it, right? So have that time set aside that says, I can care for myself. What is it? Self-care, remember, is not selfish. It's a necessary investment in yourself. And that's what you want to be able to do. So when you take time to say, okay, I'm ready for a routine reboot, you're saying I'm made for more. But if you sit here and say, no, I'm just going to quit while I'm behind, or I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, either way you phrase it, you're messed up. Right? I mean, you just are. Stop compartmentalizing healthy living. Stop compartmentalizing your life, because think about this. This is great. Well, I think it's great as I'm just now thinking about it, trying to make a sentence make sense. Your body is not compartmentalized. So how can your life be? Think about that. Think about all your organs. Does your heart just do beats? It does not. What does your heart do? It feeds your body blood. It pumps blood throughout your body. What does the blood do? It carries what? Nutrients. It carries so many things, right? What does the intestines do? It doesn't work by itself. So why are we living our lives compartmentally when we really should be living it of saying, I need a holistic approach. I need to look at what I'm doing. So what are you doing right now in this season? What needs to change? And then how can you have a routine reboot? Because I know we all need one. I'm doing it too. So join in on the fun. It's going to be a blast. Go train for life. Love your journey. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.